Good afternoon. Welcome to the first episode of Cooking with Pat. It is only 5 hours until dinner time. So today I will demonstrate black bean burritos. But before we begin, I want to let you know about the exciting celebration program at the Checotah Sports Complex on Saturday, May 16, 2020 from 10 a.m. until 12 noon. Our public library received a $4,000 grant from the Institute of Museum and Library Services and the Oklahoma Department of Libraries. This allowed the Checotah Public Library and 6 other area businesses and agencies to create a story walk, a fun and interactive way to tie together good health and literacy. So come join the fun on Saturday. Children will see Professor B. Looney and his puppets, Daniel the Lion and Fritz Ribbit, receive a new book and a healthy snack. Now on with dinner. Okay. Today I'm going to be making a black bean burrito, and I found it at Taste of Home, and it's a healthy black bean burrito. We're going to post this online, or post the site online, and it has the diabetic exchanges, and it's a healthy protein for everyone. Okay, I'm letting these skillets heat up just a little bit, and we need to add just a little bit of oil. I chose grapeseed oil because it will allow you to cook at a higher temperature. I'm just going to need just a little bit. Now I doubled my recipe today because we're serving about 6 people here at the library. My guinea pigs are watching me right now, and I hope it's not a fiasco. So I'm going to let this oil heat up just a little bit, and I'm going to tell you that it calls for black beans. It calls for 1 can of black beans. It calls for about 3 tablespoons of onion, and here's my onion, and it calls for about 3 tablespoons of pepper. Okay, is that good? All right. I did double the recipe, and so what I'm going to do is kind of like move this around just a little bit. It did not call for any burrito seasoning, and I thought maybe it might need just a little burrito seasoning. And what I had to do when I went to the store, there was only 1 can of black beans, so I got some chili beans, and I looked to see on the burrito package what, burrito seasoning package, what was in it. And so the chili beans had the same ingredients. Or there's a website that I'm going to post also where children can make their own burrito seasoning. I have to get this open. And it looks like this. So I'm going to post that so that your children and you can make your own healthy burrito seasoning and add to it if you want to. Okay. I think that's just about hot enough. I'm going to turn that down just a little bit. And the first thing you want to do is add your beans. Oh, hear that sizzle. This only takes about 10 minutes to cook. The prep time is about 20 minutes, and then the cook time is about 10. And all you really want to do is just kind of heat this up just a little bit. Get my onions in. Let me put this in. And I'm saving some of this for crunch. We're going to have some that you can add, add your tomato or your tomatoes. I have some tomatoes here somewhere. And the peppers and the onions just for a little bit of crunch. Let that heat just a little bit. Okay, I don't know. I'm going to move some of this out of my way, I think, for now. And then I'm just going to take a couple of little avocados just for a little bit of side dish. And I usually like to just take a little spoon and dip the seed out. Make some little slices here. People have a slice on their burrito. So I'm beginning to smell this. I need to stir it just a little. Turn the heat down just a little bit. So I don't want to burn it. By the way, did you know an avocado, if you want to see if it's ripe, you can just pull this little stem out and it is ready to slice. It's ready to, get it out. If this doesn't come out easily, you need to let it sit for a couple more days. Did you also know that half of a small avocado like this has more potassium than a banana? I heard that the other morning on one of those cooking shows on TV. And I did not realize that. So if you're not a big banana eater, but you like avocados and you need some potassium, an avocado is a good source. Okay. Then I'll set those over to the side for just a minute. That's going to be our little side dish. Stir that up just a little bit. Can my audience smell it? Okay, I've already put some of these tortillas in to kind of warm up just a little bit, but I don't want them to toast. I just want them warm. So I'm going to flip them over. If you decide that you did not want these tortilla shells or anything like that, you can make a bed of rice. And what I would probably do is just fix my rice and put just a little bit of the burrito seasoning in the rice. And then you can cook your rice and put these beans on it, and that makes a complete source of protein. So that's a really good source of protein. Set that there. I'm not particularly fond of making a burrito because it's so messy to eat. So a lot of times what I do is I just like to take some of these corn chips and I just make a salad and just eat corn chips with it. Of those in there so that when I'm ready to eat, I'll probably just have my little tortillas. Okay, also on the side, I'm going to have some Mexican style cheese that you can put on it. And I'm going to have some shredded lettuce. I like to get mine already shredded. And like I said, this prep time only took about 20 minutes. I chopped up my onions, my tomatoes, and here are the tomatoes, my peppers, and then I'm going to have a little sour cream with it also. So you just have a complete meal. Did anyone have any questions from the audience? No questions? Okay. By the way, about a half a cup of this is a good serving size. So whenever this gets all heated up together, then just 1/2 cup, and you put it on one of these tortillas. Some people like to roll them up. I have a nephew that he just likes to just kind of like make it like this. And then he puts his toppings on. He puts whatever toppings he wants on it, and he just rolls it up kind of like this and eats it. Okay, or you can tuck it in if you want to. Okay, so there is your meal. It takes 20 minutes to prep, 10 minutes to cook, and everybody loves it. Whenever you go to the website that we post, I did notice that some people are not big vegetarian eaters, and they like to add just a little bit of meat. So you don't need a lot of meat with this. You just need a little bit because the beans have a good source of protein. Okay, this ends the first episode of Cooking with Pat, and we hope that you enjoy it. And we're going to try mason jar meals the next segment.